Hello everybody, and today we are going to work on what was the Department of Mathematical and Digital Sciences, Blomsburg University's 23rd Annual High School Programming Contest. When I was in high school, it was, I believe, the second year that they did this. It was the first year I did it, and I did it the year after that as well. But anyway, from what I remember, these were really hard back in high school. So let's go over them, see if maybe we could figure them out, and do them pretty easily. Let's see here. Okay, so what we got here is our program. Now, what we got to do is create a game. Maybe I should go back to that. So here's the first program that they had to write for the competition. I don't really know how to pronounce that name. Okapi? I don't know. That's my best guess. But anyway, this game is you roll 3 dice, and the payout is in dollars determined by the rolled number according to the following rules. If 3 numbers are the same, the player wins the sum of those 3 numbers. If only 2 of the numbers are the same, the player wins the sum of the 2 equal numbers. For 3 different numbers, the player wins nothing. Okay, so if you roll all 3s, you add them together. You roll 2 5s, you add them together. Write a program to prompt the user for 3 dice rolls and outputs the payout. The following test cases illustrates. Okay, so let's go and start writing a program for it. Alright, so int main. Do is have an array, so int list, no, we can't use list because I think that's an actual set number. No, it's not. I thought it was. Alright, so we're gonna have 3 numbers in our array. Equals, well, we'll initialize them eventually. Now, a site that I always use is c++.com, and that's spelled out, the words plus and plus, because it is a very helpful piece of software. Piece of. I always have it open because it is a very useful resource. Oops, didn't want to do that. I also want to include the IO stream. Oops. And then this is for inputs and outputs. Oops. And the top part here, I actually just opened up the random part for C++, like how to do random, because I always forget what all needs to be included and everything. It just makes it easier if you have it open. You can just reference it right away. Namespace std colon. Okay, so we're gonna have a list of 3 elements. The first thing we want to do is initialize the random seed. So here is for, you know what, I'm just going to copy it right from the C++ website, just so I don't have to type it all over again. But we want to do random numbers. We do zeros, so in there and get rid of the +1. That should give us any random number between 0 and 9. So we want 0, we want 9, we don't want 10. Change that. And we don't want secret here, because here's just the random number. Alright, so we want to roll the dice right away here. Actually, you know what? We want to put the for loop underneath here. For int. Just give me a second. I'll get back to what is going on here. I'm going to leave this here because we're going to copy it and put it into the for loop because that's where we need it. We don't need it out here. So I'm just going to leave it up there for now. I is less than 3 because the size of the array is 3. And then we want to do I++. And then let's take this code here and let's just move it down. Oops. I hit the wrong buttons today. And this is going to be list. Alright, so let's go over what we did so far. What we're going to do is initialize the random seed generator. We're going to get null as our time value. What this does is it sets the random seed, the seed for the randomizer, as whatever the time is currently. So that's why we need to include the time. We need to include the stdlib because it has the random number generator in it. Basically, this does returns a random number. I think it's a double actually, but if you do a percent division, a modular division of it, you'll get a remainder, and that remainder is going to be a number between 0 and 9 in this case. So now we got a random number inside list, so each item in the list will have a random number between 0 and 9, so we can't go higher than 9. So what we want to do next is windows keep moving around here. Okay. Alright, so we got the whole list full. Next thing I want to do is check the numbers in the list. First thing I want to do is check to see if all three are the same. So if list 0. Now you want to do double equals, because if you don't, it's going to set list to equal whatever it is. So if you don't put the double equals there, it's going to set whatever's in list item list with index of 0 equal to whatever's in list index of 1. And list 1, list 2. Alright, so if the first item on the list matches the second item and the second item matches the third, then they are all the same number. Then what we want to do is print out just like they did in the paper. Oh, in the program that they wanted you to create, is you would input the rolls for the dice. I wanted to randomly generate the dice, like as if you would actually roll the dice. So I'm not going to do exactly what they're doing. This is just going to be a little more in depth what I'm doing. What they're doing is simplified. What you do here is you input, you do like C in, and you have them enter in the first value, and then enter the second value, and then the third value. They'd have to hit enter after each one. So it just wouldn't work right. Alright, so what we want to do is, well, we could do it right up here. C out, and then we'll do quotations, the dice rolled are this is going to look a little long just because I want to make it look a little neat. You know what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this twice. Alright, now what we do here is change this to 1 and this to 2. Alright, so now what this is going to do, it's going to put on this display here, it's going to say the dice rolled are. This is the first item, put a space, second item, space, third item, then it's going to end the line. So that way the next thing that gets printed will be on the line below this. And we'll see the, wait, we need to find the payout. We use C out. Payout is, and then I'm gonna do this in a separate line just because I feel like it. You don't have to. You can actually put this all in one line. What I'm gonna have here is list. Doesn't really matter. You can put any number in here. Times 3. Because they're all the same, so you're just gonna multiply whatever the value is by 3. You could do 1, 2. Doesn't matter because they're all the same value. Let's see here. We can save this. Let's build it. Let's see if we get any errors. No errors, so let's run it. Here we go. Oh, there's no way to... I'm just going to create an int called enter, just so that it stops here. Just because if I don't do that, it's not going to stop. It's just going to do what it just did. No, why are we getting errors? Oh, I have the arrows going the wrong way. There we go. That'll fix that error. Okay. Dice rolled are 7, 3, 6, and 3. None of the numbers are the same, so therefore we don't win any money. I have to put a space. I guess I hit enter or something. I did something wrong there. Let's see what happened here. You need to enter a number. If you hit enter, it doesn't work. Now, why is it running again? Oh, I guess this is what they're doing in the new version of Windows. Process memory. Guess this is over time. And it's only using 2 megabytes. It's pretty cool that it shows you what it's actually using. How much of your computer's battery power or memory power. I don't remember seeing that in the older versions. Alright, so now let's do the second if 2 of them match. If what I'm doing is I'm copying the first one. Actually, you know what? I should put these in different statements, because then it'll make it easier to tell what needs to be multiplied. Because if I don't, we won't know which 2 match. So we could do that one times 2. You could do else ifs in here. You could do just regular ifs. It doesn't matter. Let's do 1 and 2. Okay, so we did 0 and 1, 1 and 2. So we could do 0 and 2. So that should be all my combinations. Okay, 287. 136. I'm not sure why it's running it twice. I don't know, something going on. But anyway, another thing we could do is have it put the whole thing inside another loop, so we can just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it forever, ever and ever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy everything up to here. Control X. Int run. Let's do a run. Equals 1. While run equals 1. Oh no, 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 no. Why is it doing that? Crapola. Oh man. Copy. So why is this not working? There we go. That time it worked. Alright. And then what we can do is move these up to here at the top as well. Alright, so that's up there. And then in here we can just put run. Alright, so there's no prompt to the user right now. We could add that in later. We know what it's supposed to be. So the payout is 0 because there's 2 zeros. We can change it so that there's never any zeros. So that was right. See, the payout is 8. Oh, what happened there? Why is it trying to run again? Exit. Not sure why it's doing that. Alright, let's change our random number generator. Give us numbers between +1. Alright, so that should give us numbers between 0 and 9. I mean 1 and 9. I think I made a mistake earlier. I think it was only giving me numbers between 0 and 8, not 0 through 9 anyway. Another thing I want to do is see out. Oops. Just put an end line here, just so that there's a space between there. Because I want to have a space. So look. Okay, we'll get 2 9s, that's 18. So that's good. Perfect. Dice rolled are 3, 5, and 8. Nothing. 3, 5, 2, nothing. 7, 9, 5, nothing. 7, 1, 3, nothing. I know why it's running again. To show me memory usage. Okay, so we're not even using a megabyte when this thing's running. That's pretty good. I think. I don't know. I never was able to watch this. It's awesome. 3, 2, 5. Oh, we got 2 5s, so that's 33. I mean 50. Wow. 33. There's 2 5s, so that's 10. Okay, 1, 2, 6, nothing. 8, 7, 1. 8, 8, 2. Did I get a 9 yet? No. Oh, look at that. I got 3 6s. Oh, wait. Maybe I should make those as else ifs. So otherwise it's going to do them all and they're not going to work. There we go. So that's good that we kept trying to debug this. Let us find another problem. Okay, 2 5s, 10, 7 7s, 14. See if we can get 3 in a row again. 2 1s, 2 5s, 2 3s. Oh, there we go. It wants to see how much memory we're using. I got 2 3s, 2 5s, 2 4s. Oops, I hit 21 instead of 1. It's only looking for the number 1. Oops, did it again. $12, 16. Now I just need to get lucky and hit. Ooh, 3 7s. So that's right. It's working right. Let's see if we get a 9 now. Yeah, we got a 9. Alright. So this one works perfectly fine. You can keep playing if you wanted to. Let's do this one. Let's put in something here. Not sure why I put a space there. Alright, let's try this again. Would you hit 1 if you'd like to play again? Oh, is that? Oh, that's... Yeah, put the slash going the wrong way. Let's see if the slash is going the wrong way. I think that's what the case is. Yes, the slash is going the wrong way. So let's do some fixing here quick. Let's put a semicolon and a space there. Alright, so I think this is done. I think we made a successful program here. I think it worked out pretty quick and pretty good. Okay, format looks nice. Keeps playing. Now this isn't exactly what it said in that program that they wanted you to do, but it's good enough for me. I like it. Oh, you couldn't see the. You couldn't see the output. Wow. Just realized that. Okay, so fix that for you so you can see it. Did that before too. Okay, now you can see the outputs. See, you got 2 7s or 14, 2 8s or 16. Let's see. You can see the 9 there. You see 1s. See if we can get 3 in a row again. You're able to see all the other stuff I was talking about. Alright, let's see, come on. Are we gonna get that lucky 3 in a row? No. Oh, come on. Let's get lucky. 2 7s. 2 1s. It's probably the least lucky you can get. See, now I got it actually recording this output. It's not going to win. It's not going to give me anything. It's like, you messed up already. Why should we help you? Let's fast forward through this until I get a winning. there it is. Okay, so we got 3 4s. As you can see there, 3 4s add up to 12. It works. Works perfectly fine. This is a game that if it was in a casino, you would go broke playing, in my opinion. It doesn't look like there's very much you can win playing it. Now let's go back to our main thing here. So it looks like it works perfectly fine according to these rules. I did alter them a little bit, but it really wouldn't be much to make it work just like this. You'd have to memorize how to do random number. Oh wait, this is entering a number, so you don't have to memorize random numbers. So yeah, this seems like a pretty easy problem. They're supposed to get harder as you go on, which isn't too big of a deal. So next problem is the file shifter. So basically what it does is just takes the files and moves them over. So what you gotta do is have it take a sentence, go through that sentence. I don't think I'd be able to do this without a reference book. You're allowed to bring a book, but you can't look anything up on the internet. So as long as you have your book and it's a good resource book that you brought with, which there's plenty of them. Mine from college was pretty good. You'd be able to do this, I think. Doesn't seem like it's too bad. It might take some time to figure out where this stuff is, because you'd have to take a sentence and break it down into characters, which I know can be done. I just don't know how to do it off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. Doesn't seem like it's too bad. Yeah, this program here, you enter in 2 digits, 2 integers, and it tells you how many times it needs to carry. So basically what you do is just do modular division. Modular divide by 10. That should give you the 1's digit number. Then add those two, like whatever's in those places together, see what you get. If it's greater than 10, then you carried. If not, then you didn't carry. So then subtract those numbers from the big to whatever the big numbers are and move on. This one here I probably wouldn't do live like I just did, because it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do. There's more tedious things to do. But anyway, I'm going to call this episode done. I'm going to try to work on the next problem for another video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified for future videos, hit subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you.